welcome back to my channel. Today is a slightly different video because I'm going to show you how to shape my brows. I went to college, did beauty therapy, so I have done eyebrow shaping and waxing, so that is obviously why I do kind of know what I'm doing. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you whether you can do it yourself, whether you've got a waxing pot at home or whether you just want to see how I get the shape. Then I hope this is useful. But yeah, so if you want to see how I get my brows tinted, waxed, shaped, all that malarkey, then please keep watching. So as you can tell, at the moment I have got I've got my eyebrows drawn on. So basically what I do is I do this first and I kind of work out where I want them to be. So obviously this, I know it sounds kind of weird, but I work out that how much hair I've got underneath, you know, how much I need to take off, and I kind of make like a mental note. This is just how I do it personally, but if you want to shape your brows, this is how you can do it, and shape them to your face, So if you want to shape them to your face, then this is how I learned to do it and how you can do it too. Okay, so I'm just using this, which is a little razor thing. You can use a pencil, you can use anything really that's straight, you know, it's got to be straight and I guess hard so it doesn't bend at all. So first of all, you want to work out the inside, how far your brows should come in. So basically you take it from the edge of the nose and you go up. So you go from here straight up, and that is where your brow should end. Do the same on the other side. And that is where the inside of the brow should come to. For the outside, you go from the nose again, straight past the corner of your eye, and that's where your brow should end. So again, it's at the corner of the nose, the corner of the eye, and then straight to the end of your brow. And obviously you do that on the other side, like that. Now for the arch, it depends kind of how you want your brows, because I know that you can create more of an arch, sort of wherever really. But you go from the edge of the nose again and you go straight through the pupil, so you've got to look straight forward. You go through, this is going to be hard like trying to film, and you go straight through your pupil looking straight forward, edge of the nose again, straight through the pupil, and then that's where your arch should be. So with and I do that on both sides. So my eyebrows, I naturally have fine hairs at the top here, and that's where I follow. I never used to, I used to go straight and I used to hate how they looked, but I've got really fine hairs and I don't wax them off. I go round it, but I don't wax that off. So normally you'll see in a second when I take this all off, you will see that my natural hairs, you can't see it right up to here because it's really fine. So I just follow my natural hairline, and I really recommend you do that as well, because it is much easier really. So I'm now going to take my brows off, which is going to look disgusting. So I'm just using a little cleansing pad, and I'm just going to wipe off my brow. And as you can see, like, that arch is gone, you know, it's very flat along here, but if I come really close, do you see what I mean? Up here, really fine hairs, and then that's where I follow. So they naturally grow up there, so that's where I follow. As you can see, my eyebrows aren't that bad because I do pluck every now and then around here, but it's kind of here that I need to wax. But also I find, like, once you wax, it does get rid of a lot of kind of dead skin and stuff around that area, and it just makes it so much easier to do your brows because they just look so much neater. Okay, so I know I do have makeup on, but it has been later on in the day and I didn't want to just take it off. So I've cleaned the area with them cleansing pads and I've waited for it all to dry. And I'm now going to go in and tint. So I'm getting a little glass, I do have a name for this, I can't remember what it's called, but a little glass bowl, which looks like this. And I'm going to go in and use this, which is the dark brown, let me see what colour it is. Natural brown number 3 Reflector-Seal eyelash and eyebrow tint. There is loads of other shades that you can get of this. So literally I'm going to put a little bit in like that, so not much at all, into the glass dish. And then just going in with this, which is Oxygen 3%, 10 volume, again Reflector-Seal, why can't I say that word, which looks like this. And I'm literally just going to put a few little drops into this bowl I'm then just pushing that product into the liquid and brushing it around. I use this angled brush as I just find it's really easy to apply, and I do go over my brows quite a lot when tinting because I do it before I wax, and I just think it gives quite a good coverage on the skin as well, and yeah, because I quite like it being the shape of my brow tinted as well. So I'm mixing that up, and once you've mixed it, it looks like this. I don't want to spill it, but it's all mixed kind of into a slosh. Depends how light your brows are. I just brush it on. But normally you would get a cotton bud, go along and brush the ends, but my eyebrows are quite dark anyway, so it doesn't make a huge amount of difference. So I'm going with this brush and I'm just going to brush it through almost like when I brush on my brows, but I'm kind of going over to even where like I will wax off. But I just find this gives the most coverage, especially up here on these finer hairs. You want to cover them all. So obviously I didn't learn at college to do it like this. I learned like the proper way. But this way I find that you get all the hairs. So please don't try this yourself if you haven't done it before, especially if you've got light brows and you're not going to wax after, because you will see a big difference. So I'm just going to put another coat quickly over that. So once your brows are covered like this, they will look slightly crazy. And I always just go and quickly wash the brush now, because you don't want it to stain the bristles and you want it to be clean for next time. And if you I always forget, so I'm just going to go and clean that brush. And I'm also going to get 2 cotton pads, just normal cotton pads, and damp them ready for when I take this off. So depending on what colour you're going and how dark your natural hair is, depends on how long you're going to leave it. My eyebrows are quite dark anyway, so I'm going to leave this on for probably 7 to 10 minutes, just because this is a really dark colour, and my hair isn't really dark anymore. I normally leave it for maybe 10 minutes, so I'll probably go for 7. But yes, so I'm going to leave that on and then I'll come back when I'm going to just going to get this cotton pad and take it off. So as you can see, it's made it a lot thicker, and all along here they just look a lot more full and good. This looks lovely. So now we're going to move on to waxing, and yeah. So I'm going to take this little stick and I'm going to go under my eyebrow first, and then I'm going to shut my eye and draw it slowly up, because you don't want to go too far. And then drag it across like that. I'm doing it bit by bit. I don't want to do too much, because that's when accidents can happen. So then I'm just going to put this over the brow. You pull away, so your hair, the direction of your hair, you go against. So I'm putting that there. I'm going to pull this side to make the skin tight so you don't cause any bruising or like that ripping feeling. And you can see how neat we've got it. And that's the hair that have come out. And then I'm just going to go in and do in here, and I'm going to drag it out, kind of make sure you push it down. And then again, you want to pull the skin and release. Yeah, so I'm going to pluck them to make it even. So I'm just going to do it on the outside. Along here. Again, pull your skin tight. And you've cleaned all this area, and as you can see, clean. There's a few little hairs. So if there's a few little areas of wax, just take the strip with nothing on it, dab it, and it'll take off that extra few bits. Harder to pull the skin tight on this bit because obviously it is really tight. Here is more important because you've got all of this, and if you catch it, it can bruise, which is the same for any part of the body really. And then I will sort out my little strays that I want to get rid of to make that shape perfect. Before I pluck a few, I'm just going to go in with this little knife, this little razor, and just get some of the hairs that I don't want to. And then I'm just going to pluck a few here, a little bit here to make that arch slightly bigger, and then I'm done. You then want to get a brush like this and just brush them out. Then that makes them cleaner to fill in, conceal, and everything really. And that is how I tint and wax my brows. I hope you learned something today and found it useful, this video. If you want to see anything else on other tutorials and things that I do, then please comment or let me know in my social media. But yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you do.
Harder, we are more than numbers, standing in the sand.